if the IDF had its way, they'd push them into the sea and let them drown, all of them. That's my appreciation of it. I've received in the last 72 to 96 hours reports from people on the ground in Gaza confirming some very strong suspicions I already had. For example, one of them is, and this comes from American military officers who were in the area associated with USAID and associated with other humanitarian organizations, including the UN. And they said to me, and they said in writing in some cases, they had never seen anything like this in their lives. To watch people in hordes who are starving. I mean, you can tell they're starving, and who are so thirsty that they would drink the mud out of the street, come to a place where they think there's aid with their bowls stuck in front of them ready to get that aid, and be shot mercilessly in great numbers right in front of these people's eyes was stunning. They had never seen anything like this before. Not only that, doctors were saying, doctors from Les Médecins Sans Frontières and other organizations, some associated with the UN, that it looked now like they were patterning their rounds, their rifle rounds. They were shooting them in the arms, shooting them in the legs, shooting them in the head, and then ultimately shooting them in the testicles with great joy that they were able to do this, pick out the exact spot they were going to shoot these people while these people were looking for food and water. So these reports that have come back are, I must say, they confirm some strong suspicions I already had. But this is probably the greatest humanitarian disaster in my lifetime, and I'm 80 years old. It's incredible what's happening. And it's becoming more and more revealed in this country. It's getting more and more people angry about it. And I think that's true across the globe. I did a podcast a couple of days ago with Ireland, and they were very interested in the Gaza situation in the sense that I'm just describing. Very much so. They're parliament and parliament members. You may have heard some of them have given pretty good speeches on it, pretty good talks on it. But they're the other way on Ukraine. So that podcast was to disabuse them, perhaps, of some of their clinging to the Ukraine situation, like the rest of the EU. But I found there was a deep appreciation for what's going on in Gaza. If you know anything about the troubles in the Irish people, you know that they've had their own problems in this regard. But I don't think anyone, perhaps no one since Hitler and Auschwitz and Dachau and other concentration camps, has done this sort of thing in a way that finally gets to the people of the world and says what it says about the state that's doing these things. So Israel is a pariah state right now. I don't even think it deserves the title of state. It should be summarily dismissed from the United Nations as the first step. And what the criminal court, the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court are trying to do, which the United States just abysmally is trying to halt, ought to be forwarded. They ought to go ahead and do what they need to do. This state needs punishing. This state needs punishing badly. But the first thing that needs to happen is it needs to stop what it's doing right now. I don't for a moment think that's going to happen, because its benefactor, its main supporter, its backstop, if you will, for power and money and such is the United States. It's the empire. I do hear, and from reliable sources, that Donald Trump is angry. He's angry first and foremost about Israel's incursions into Syria. But he's also angry about Netanyahu not listening to him with regard to what's happening in Gaza. And he's getting an earful from the Emirates, from Qatar, from Saudi Arabia, from Egypt, So I think he's beginning to understand somewhat the depth of the tragedy that's going on in the region and bringing some pressure to bear on Netanyahu. But so far, I don't see a whole lot of results other than these, we're going to have a humanitarian period. Anyone who wants to fly an airplane over and drop parachutes with food can do so. Well, at the same time they're doing that, of course, they're stopping the latest ship that was coming with humanitarian supplies and imprisoning or at least taking into custody the people on the ship. So, Netanyahu seems to be unstoppable in his, I don't even know what to call it anymore, murders. And of course, the totals are just obscenely wrong. You get these figures of 50 to 60,000. We know now that the figures are well over 200,000. 200,000 people dead, probably 50% of that women and children. This is unconscionable, and yet it continues.
Just to put in perspective,
All right, everybody. I won't make any comments there because obviously they've been arguing for thousands of years and they bear grudges, and we can just rationalize the complete genocide of an entire people while we're comfortable in our air conditioning and with our supermarkets and with our water and food and places to sleep, while little children can't even enjoy their childhood because we support a modern day Hitler in Netanyahu, and we support a Nazi regime-like regime in Israel. But anyway, I'm not going to comment because, they've been having grudges for years. Why shouldn't they just get along, bring in a European white settler colonial power 100 years ago, 80 years ago? They should just get along with them. And all Israel does is bomb everything around. They can't get along with anybody. But it's the fault of the Arabs. All right, let's move on. Okay, I can't do that one. Sorry, I was giving out my code. Have to wait for a new code. It's hot here. Very hot here. Okay, let's get some quotes for you. Let's go with Railtown. Everything's red today. Let's go with Railtown. Railtown is $48.88 to 49 cents. And this is the fault of the system. Remember, if you're a CEO or if you're a company, public company, you have to do everything transparently. The criminals, they can cheat, they can steal, they can sell, they can manipulate, they can collude, and no one gives a crap. No one. Particularly Cromwell, Chuck E. Cheese, over-the-counters joke CEO. But anyway, what you have here is a volume of 385,000 shares, supposedly. I bet 75% of that's fake. Maybe 80% of that's fake. But hey, we have to live with it. We have to panic about it. My suggestion to you is this is the time to buy the stock. I can't give financial advice, but the stock is cheap. I don't know anybody that gets home from the electronics store and wishes they had purchased a smaller color TV. I'm not sure anyone here in 2 months is going to wish you had a smaller position in Railtown. Now's the time to add to your position. Now's the time to burn those sons of bitches. Now's the time to take advantage of their stupidity. They come on here, they attack me, and you start thinking, because you're human. How can you not? Oh, well, Tony has a right to give his opinion. Guys, they're here to make you nervous. One, about buying it. Two, about holding it. Three, about holding it as it goes up. And four, they want you to sell it. And they don't care about you. They do not care about you. You're just one stock. You're just one group of shareholders that happen to be in a stock that they're upside down in. They don't do any study. They do zero study. They don't know what Railtown does. They come on here and says it's a shit stock. You're a shit analyst. It's a shit. It's going to shit and everything's shit. Because they want you nervous. They want you selling. They want you forgetting why you're here. Let's go over the reasons why you're here in Railtown. Anyway, first, let me tell you how many you have. You guys are amazing. You guys are beyond amazing. My latest count of your shares, 9,346,613 shares. It's 6.7%, 179 souls, and that is absolutely incredible. I wish by the end of the day we could get to 9.5. It would be fantastic if we got to 10 million by the end of the day. You should be you should be moving everything that's speculative capital into Railtown. You should be dumping everything else and going into Railtown. I cannot give financial advice, but you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it that you didn't add into Railtown. Now, I found a video. It's not really relevant to Railtown per se. However, a young man like you is going to make a lot of money. All right. I'm going to play this to show you who John Ruffalo is. And I'm going to show you that John Ruffalo is the bee's knees. Now, he's got a voice almost like Eddie Murray or Mike Tyson. But this guy's the real deal. And this is who you're investing in. You're investing in this guy, Corey Brandolini, Marwan Haddad, the whole team, Dr. Tom Core, but you're investing primarily in this guy who backed Constellation Software.
From 55 above, overwhelmingly voted liberal. So, we've ended up in a situation where we're kind of looking a little bit like the United States now, where and the question will be, will we be a multi-party system or will it be this duo system? But the message seemed to be clear, irrespective of what your policies are. The message is Canada had gone way too far left in the past decade, largely due to the alliance with the NDP. And Canadians on the whole were very concerned about it. The Conservatives came out pushing for policies that were right of center, and the early days of Carney now seems to be acknowledging a desire to move.
It's very political, but he founded Mavericks. You can see that. He's the guy behind the original investment, or one of the guys, but I think he's the main guy behind the original investment in Constellation Software. You can go on to YouTube or Google and search John Ruffalo, and you can see video after video after Time Life video. from him. He's real. He's not a faceless guy like these criminals. Okay, Railtown's 4888 by 50. Now, two things about Railtown. If you go to the let's go to the bottom of the announcement yesterday. You can go to AIpartnerships.com, and then you can go to got to go to the news. I think they have two different. No, they have one website. I just got to go find the news. Here's some of the clients served by their affiliate network. Do you see those names? PwC, Bank of America, American Express, Allstate, PwC, Volvo, Samsung, Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, United Healthcare, Comcast, Pizza Hut, Nissan, FDA, AT&T. And these guys come on and tell you it's a shit company. They don't know. They just want you to sell. That's all they want you to do. All they want you to do is sell. They want you to not believe me because I'm an asshole, which, fair enough, I probably am. Let's see if I have some news here from them. All right, let's go home. I don't see their news portal at AI Partnerships. But the release that came out yesterday was Railtown Technologies, Inc. and AI Partnerships Corp. partner with Bryant. Here's the headline. Railtown AI Technologies, Inc. and AI Partnership Corp. partners with Bryant. They spelled Bryant with an AI. It's very clever. AI Inc. to bring I don't know what that word is. Canadian AI innovation to Dubai and the Middle East. The news yesterday, it's a shit company. Shit news, shit company, William shit, everything shit. It's all shit. That's what the guy said yesterday. I'll show you what he said. I played it for you. I showed it for you. You can read it. This is what you're up against. William, let's face it. You are a shit investor. I don't know what that says. Puzzling. Pushing, I guess. Pushing shit stock. And that you guys are a shit community. These are the people coming here to make sure that you think they're on your side. They're calling you a shit community. No squeeze in any stock you have mentioned was induced by shorts. Of course, they control everything. That's why we're getting out of this shit. It was induced by buying and selling throughout the shit community. He's got a great vocabulary. This guy went to college. He went to university. He's successful on Wall Street. He's just a criminal thug. One buying another shit. One selling their trash at a loss for the next person to sell at a loss. You lost traction back in 2023 with your shit advice and analysis. Your ties with him continued with every new suggestion of a shit stock, always low-hanging fruit, the over-the-counter market. Anyway, they announced yesterday, Railtown a leader in Canadian built artificial intelligence solutions, together with AI Partnerships Corp, announced a strategic joint partnership with Bryant AI Inc. to deliver cutting-edge AI technologies to Dubai and the broader Middle East. It's too bad I didn't get this contract for my associates. That's what we do. That's all we did, is connect companies with the Middle East. But this is fantastic. This is fantastic. The alliance marks a significant step in expanding the footprint of Canadian AI innovation into one of the world's most dynamic and rapidly growing markets for artificial intelligence. Imagine, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, the UAE, Qatar, the Kingdom, Kuwait, maybe Egypt, I don't know, Jordan, and etc., all building out their AI industries with the energy to build the data centers, and Railtown's there first. Oh, it's shit. That's shit. Shit company, shit audience, shit recommendation, everything shit. Quote, Bryant has built a reputation as a trusted Canadian AI solutions provider in the Middle East, said Corey Brandolini, CEO at Railtown AI Technologies. Their insight into the regional market, combined with their strong local presence, makes them the ideal partner, better than William and his guys, makes them the ideal partner to help meet the increasing demand for advanced AI capabilities in the region. The news story goes on. As Middle Eastern organizations continue to pursue digital transformation, the demand for specialized AI solutions has outpaced the capacity of homegrown providers. This partnership ensures that businesses and government agencies across the Gulf can access proven scalable technologies developed by Canadian innovators. Ah, shit. It's just shit. It's another shit idea. Shit. Okay, so another quote, our collaboration with Railtown and AI Partnerships, they're together. This deal, maybe they had second thoughts about going before the priest, and they're going to set up so they go before a judge instead. But these two are married, Our collaboration with Railtown and AI Partnerships allows us to bring best in class. Ah, it's shit. It's just shit. It's all shit. It's a shit idea, shit companies, shit CEOs, shit markets. AI 2.0 is shit. Your ideas, William, are shit. Your audience is shit. Our collaboration with Railtown and AI Partnerships allows us to bring best-in-class AI solutions into a market that is eager for growth and transformation, said Warsami Ahmed, CEO of Bryant AI Inc. Quote, we're proud to be the bridge that connects Canada's innovation with the Middle East's bold digital ambitions. It's where the money is, at least part of the world. Quote, the relationship with Bryant AI in partnership with Railtown AI Technologies opens the door and unites our shared vision and complementary strengths to deliver transformative AI solutions to the Middle East, said Dr. Tom Core. Ah, shit, he's got a PhD. It's a shit PhD. He's shit. He worked for Omer's, they're shit. Everything's shit. Are you going to get tired of listening to these guys? And the whole thing is rigged. No wonder you get worn out. The whole thing is rigged. And no one cares. Anyway, Dr. Tom Core, CEO of AI Partnerships Corp., quote, by integrating Railtown's pioneering technology, this is Dr. Tom Core, CEO of AI Partnerships, quote, by integrating Railtown's pioneering technology. Ah, it's shit. It's shit. It's shit. That's shit stock. Shit idea. Shit industry. The Middle East is shit. It's going to be shit by the time our associates in Israel bomb everything. It's all shit. So we're shorting the stock because William is shit. His audience is shit. His ideas are shit. Remember logic. This is the thinking of these men. None. No thinking at all. Just bullying, emotionalism, and trying to get, and they don't care about you. They'll move on from this. My opinion right now, the attorneys for these criminals are in the offices of the attorneys working on this transaction. When the guy goes to the restroom, shakes his little Johnson and washes his hand, he's right next to the other attorney, say, hey, Bob, how's it going with the approval? Well, it's going to be another couple of weeks. Phone call. Guys, you got another 2 weeks to be shorting the stock. That's what I believe happens. It's my opinion, of course, but that's what I believe happens. So they scare you, they get you to sell, they get you to not buy. You should be buying all the shares you can buy right now at 50 cents. You should buy every single piece of stock they give you in Railtown. In 2 months, that stock's going to be $6. By the end of the year, that stock's going to be $30, maybe $50 by the end of the year. And you're not buying it because you're nervous, because you believe their message. It's a shit story. It's a shit stock. It's shit. It's shit. It's shit. And you take that as analysis. You take that as if they've actually done homework. They just sell every damn stock out there because the attorneys are on their side. The regulators are on their side. Congress is on their side. The brokerage firms are on their side. The market makers are on their side. Everybody is on their side except for you. This is the stock where you can control your own future and your family's future. Buy every single share of stock they're trying to sell to you. Buy it all. Buy it all. Take it. You buy it at 50 cents, it'll be $5 by September, October. It'll be $50 by January. Buy it. You should know that I have gout. It's like a nail. It's like a spike pounded in to my ligaments or my ankle. I don't know. Constant pain. I'm taking other medication I started yesterday, so it might explain some of my anger. But really why I'm angry is these people can come in, commit crimes, and the SEC doesn't give a flying fig. Because the SEC is corrupt. It didn't used to be that way, by the way. It didn't used to be that way. People were honest. They're not honest anymore. It's very short-sighted. It's extremely short-sighted. All right. Dr. Tom Core, quote, by integrating Railtown's pioneering technology with our global network, we are co-creating a powerful platform for, Dr. Tom Core is saying we are integrating Railtown's pioneering technology with our global network We are creating a powerful platform. Does that sound like the deal that isn't going to go through? Of course it is. All you've got here is some attorneys doing their work that they should have been doing for the last 6 months, all at the last minute. They know how important they are. So it's their power. The attorneys don't give a crap about the stock price at all. And that's the opening for the criminals. And those criminals use the same attorneys, I guarantee it. So they know they have time to sell stock that doesn't exist and scare the crap out of you. This is the time, my friends, to step up. Have courage. I know it's hard because the stock is down. The stock is not the right price. It is incorrect. And you'll regret it if you sell here, if you don't buy more. And you'll regret it if you get so shaken that when the stock goes up a few bucks, you get out so you can go chase one of Frank Benedetto's beauties. Quote, this partnership also opens the door for future collaboration with other members of AI Partnerships Corp's growing global network of affiliates who provide AI-based solutions and tools addressing various vertical market sectors, said Dr. Tom Core, PhD, obviously, CEO of AI Partnerships Corp. Quote, this partnership is another notable example of the AI partnership affiliates leveraging their technical strength and worldwide presence. That's all shit. It's shit. It's shit technical strength, shit worldwide presence. It's shit. Do you hear them? They don't do any thinking. They just want to scare you. You have studied Railtown. You have absorbed due diligence. And it's not time to chicken out. It's time to step up and buy more. It's not financial advice. You have to do whatever you feel you can do. Personally, I can't buy anymore. I don't have the money, but I'd buy more right now. AI Partnerships Corp is on a mission to make AI more accessible and affordable to businesses of all sizes by leveraging the technology and expertise of its affiliate network, which comprises over 150 AI solution providers. That's shit. 150? That's shit. 150? That's nothing. Shit. AI solutions providers. That's all crap. AI Partnerships supports the mass adoption of enterprise AI globally. It's all crap. It's all shit. It's all shit. At Brayett AI Inc. Brayett AI is a Canadian technology company specializing in delivering next-generation solutions in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and computer vision. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. You just need to get a trading desk, claim you're a market maker, and start selling stock that doesn't exist. Then you're adding real value to the world. You don't need next generation solutions in artificial intelligence. You don't need machine learning. You don't need computer vision. It's all shit. Originally founded with a mission to reshape metrics in retail environments, Brayett has since expanded its capabilities across industries. The company supports both businesses and government clients in planning and executing effective AI implementation strategies, whether they are just beginning their AI journey or enhancing existing capabilities. Sounds like this is an entree to a lot of revenue generating contracts, but they're all shit. You got to get out of the stock. It's all shit. These ideas are shit. The companies are shit. The business plans are shit. Over the counter is shit. Canada's shit. Everything's shit except these guys that are selling stock that doesn't exist. They are the shit. They are the great guys. They're the bee's knees. Through innovative AI-powered solutions, Brayett aims to enhance operational efficiency, improve user experiences, and drive sustainable growth. With a strong presence in the Middle East and a growing reputation for excellence, Brayett is on a mission to become the leading force in AI-powered digital transformation in the region, the Middle East region, and beyond. Railtown Technologies, AI Technologies, a leader in the developer productivity tools and agentic frameworks. Based in Vancouver, Canada, Railtown delivers solutions which streamline software development workflows, reduce downtime, and increase the speed of innovation for engineering teams worldwide. By embedding intelligence into every stage of the software lifecycle, Railtown is redefining how modern development teams work. It's all shit. Modern development teams, that's shit too. You don't need software development. That's shit. You don't need software. All you need, set up a desk, get a computer, and start selling stock that doesn't exist. Now that is real brain power. That's real skills. Now let's go to Railtown's website. And we'll talk about Conductor. Here's the product. This is the product that you're buying. And this is the first in class, world class, first to market, genius product that has been under construction and development for 6 years, with the vision and the foresight of two men, others too, only two men I can remember, right now as I'm talking, but it's Nobrega, it's, Nobrega is AI Partners. It's Corey Brandolini and Marwan Haddad for Railtown AI. So you can go to their website, railtown.ai. Railtown AI empowers development teams with intelligent AI solutions that accelerate software delivery, boost developer productivity, and scale applications efficiently. Conductor, that's their main one, Conductor. It's spelled Conductor without an E. Very clever. Damn it. The first end-to-end DPE platform that proactively removes friction from software development with automation, smart insights, and streamlined CI/CD. It's an AI-powered command center for engineered velocity. Understand development focus with real-time overview dashboard and flag bottlenecks in your developer's process. It's a single pane of glass view for deployment insights. Get clear insights into what code and features are being deployed, the quality and stability of the release, and any potential risks. This helps team catch issues early. It's all shit. It's all shit. Why try to create anything when you can just destroy? Destruction is the industry that you should be in. Just destroy everything you see. You see a red door, paint it black. You see a country next door to you, bomb it. You see a stock and a team and a revenue future, just sell it into oblivion, because you are on the side of the takers and the destroyers. Don't get sucked up by these guys. Don't get sucked up by them. They're devils, or at least they're behaving like devils. So anyway, Conductor also gives you root cause insights into every error bucket. Get a single consolidated alert per error bucket, complete with root cause analysis and insights into all affected areas of your code. Then there's LangTracks. LangTracks, another product. It's all shit. It's all shit. They spent 6 years developing. It's all shit. That's the analysis these people are giving you as they sell stock that doesn't exist. They do it to every stock. They don't even study it. So use your due diligence to get back at them. Buy every share they're selling right now. Buy it all. LangTracks, a Railtown AI technology. LangTracks is an agentic framework for building and deploying autonomous AI agents built for real-world orchestration, integration, and scale. No friction tooling infrastructure. That would work for Tony. He needs something so he can tool around. No friction tooling infrastructure. Enables simplified dynamic interaction with LLMs, tools, and APIs to solve complex tasks by handling low-level engineering. Secure and deployment-ready agent. Enterprise-grade AI built on rock-solid infrastructure. It's all shit. It's all shit. It's all shit. What, you're believing that? It's all shit. Why would you believe there's something they put on their website? It's all shit. That can run locally or integrate into custom infrastructure. It's a multi-agent system. Scale applications by building multiple niche agents in a hierarchy capable of complex coordination and diverse capabilities. Join the wait list. Okay, so then, damn it, it hurts. I wanted to show you I'm a crybaby. It's very painful. All right, here's the 4 products they have. Conductor, Railtracks, LangTracks, and Shredder. All shit. They're all shit. They took 6 years developing it. They work with the best brains in the industry. They've battle tested it. They're out marketing it. People love it, but it's all shit. It's all shit. Your shit. William's shit. Everything's shit. Just sell it. That's the amount of analysis going in to the selling that's going on right now. And the only reason the selling is going on right now is the attorneys, like all attorneys I've ever dealt with, except for one guy. They always delay. They always procrastinate. And then it's a big hustle job. It's like studying for the final exam, all the last minute. That's what's going on. So the attorney's working in the various sections. Somewhere, there's an attorney that knows the attorney's working with the toad or someone else. Hey, you got some time. You can keep shorting. See if you can scare them out. See if you can move some stock. Get your shares from your good prime broker to your bad one. Move it from your valuable LLC to a bad one. You got time. Just keep doing it. The whole thing's rigged. And you want to still listen to new ideas from people? I don't know why. They all work together. Scratch your back, I'll scratch yours. I'm the IR guy. I got a new company. And then I'm somebody working close with the whales. Scratch, 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 scratch. I'm the investment banker. Scratch, scratch. Let's put out a 33 million share raise because we'll get ready for it. Scratch, 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 scratch. We'll give you some shares, and when it's up, you can sell it. And this is the game. They need you. Please stick with Railtown. Railtown is your escape. Railtown is your locomotive. It's your 747. It's your SS United States or SS, steamship Elizabeth II. Out of here. Out of here. So here's their partners. These are a bunch of shit partners. You got Mila, AMII. These are two technology and funding partners with the dedication of AI learning out of Canada. They're shit. You know they're shit. And then Microsoft. What a shit company Microsoft is. They don't have any developers. It's shit. And then they're part of Microsoft Co-Sell Ready, another shit group. And then they're part of the Microsoft Founders Hub. I mean, come on. Layer shit after shit after shit. Microsoft is shit. And then they're partners with NVIDIA. What a shitty company. Partners with NVIDIA? NVIDIA is shit. And then AMD. AMD Devices. Another shit organization. They're just shit. It's a shit idea, a shit community. William's shit. The investment is shit. It's all shit. All right, they go through on this website, which is Railtown AI Technologies.com. They go through Conductor, they go through Langtrax, they go through Railtrax, they go through Shredder. But here's what I wanted to show you. And I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write it down so we can do some calculations. Okay, the first one by 2031, the global developer tools market, which is a market they are addressing, and they're first in class, first mover, world-class product, Conductor, and the other ones. It's going to grow from 4.4 billion to 17.2 billion dollars, according to Business Research Highlights. I'll show it to you. This is one of the markets they're addressing. The global developer tools market. This is on their website, according to Business Research. I can't read that last word. It might say insider. They're going to grow this decade from under 5 billion to over 17 billion. It's one of the addressable markets that they have on their website. The other addressable market is called Global AI as a Service Market. Global AI as a Service Market. That's expected to grow from 7.2 billion a couple years ago to 132.4 billion by 2030. By the end of the decade. The source of that is Vantage Market Research. Vantage Market Research. So the one is the global developer tools market, and this is the global AI as a service market. By 5 years from now, expected to grow to $130 billion. $130 billion. Ah, shit. You know, the whole addressable market is shit. It's a shit market. Global AI as a service, shit. Global developer tools market is shit. You just sell, sell, sell. That's all the thinking they're doing. They're not doing any analysis. None. None. I guess I can do it right here. I don't want to stand up. My foot hurts so much. I want to go get that whiteboard over there, but I don't want to stand up. So let's just do it with a pad of paper. All right, so let's assume that Railtown, with their products, simply, this is the research of a year ago, and in this research from Research Capital on Railtown AI Technologies, making it a speculative buy with a target of $2. They say that they can capture a meaningful share of the market over the long term, a meaningful share. But then they go down and they just use 3%. All right, I guess that's meaningful. Let's use 3% in our first calculation. So we'll use 3% of 17 billion on the one. They're going after both of these markets at the same time, but we'll do them separately. So we're just going to use 3% penetration, which to me is ridiculous if you're talking about something meaningful. But let's just use 3% times $17 billion. That's 516 million. Let's call it 500 million in revenue. And of course, that's by 5 years from now. The other one, let's take 132 billion and multiply that by 3% as the claim they have on the market. You know what that is equivalent to? It's a pretty big number. It's 3,960,000. Let's call it 4 billion. These are the potential revenue numbers at 3% in the two markets they're addressing. You can find it on their website. 5 years from now, 500 million if they get 3% of the software developer tools market, and the AI as a software service market. What is it called? Global AI as service market. They could get 4 billion at 3% 5 years from now. 5 years from now. Well, let's ignore the big market. Let's just focus on the small market. 500 million. 500 million. Let's just, in our back of our mind, we'll bear in mind that the large market is the upside. This is why companies will pay a premium, a multiple, for the earnings. But let's ignore that. Let's just focus on this. That in 5 years, if they get 3% of the market, and the market is this size, It's 500 million in revenue in 5 years. All right, so what do we do? We present value it. What's a good number? I'll pick one. Let's present value it to 100 million in revenue today. I'm not talking about August 2025. I'm talking about, let's say, by the fourth quarter, when the research analysts go out, when they go out on the road shows, they're able to tell the world that their expected annual recurring revenue for 2026 will be $100 million. $100 million. What multiple do we put on that? Windrift was just the top team, was purchased for $2.5 billion by Google. What multiple do we put on that? What I understand is from third hand, I didn't speak to them, but Goldman Sachs bankers are talking about the multiples on these companies are 100 to 150 times revenue. Let's use 50 times revenue. Let's use 50 times revenue. That's $5 billion valuation. It's a $5 billion valuation. That in 5 years, if they get 3% of that marketplace, just 3%, they'll have 500 million in revenue. Let's present value it to 100 million for 2026. They're attacking my account. They're attacking my account. their